Let's take a little break from the heavier stuff for something more fun, which is we got it. We did it. We effing did it. We beat Medicare. No, we beat Cracker Barrel. How do I even explain the context of this story? So, Cracker Barrel has been struggling on a business front, and so they changed their logo, and they are renovating inside to make it seem more sleek and youthful and modern. And I agreed with the right-wingers, at least on the point that the logo on the bottom that they changed it to was less fun and quirky than the logo on the top. But all of the right-wing media outlets started running with Cracker Barrel goes woke. The woke mob has destroyed another traditional emblem of America, which was confusing because I don't know if I'm the leader of the woke, but I at least have my ear to the ground. I feel like I know. I'm in the group chats. I'm in the woke group chats. I hear what's going on, but none of them were talking about this. None of the group chats even had Cracker Barrel on their radar. None of the woke chats. And so it was interesting to see another kind of exploitation of a random story to make a culture war, which is the woke wants to take away Cracker Barrel's interior, if you can find the interior again, and they want to change. And Cracker Barrel's a restaurant. It's like a country, southern home style meals. And the hilarious part is seeing a bunch of right-wing figures celebrate this like it's the victory they've been waiting for, which I think this is I like talking about it because it is a great emblem of a game that's played, which is, hey, we don't really want to talk about a lot of the Trump administration's failures, so maybe it's the sorority girl thing, or it's the Sydney Sweeney thing, or it's the Cracker Barrel thing. They're taking Cracker Barrel from you. And then what's the best thing you can get out of those influencers' advocacy? They change their logo back. That's the victory for you. That's what you get, which maybe you're happy about, but like, hey, maybe there's more important things to be discussed. Cracker Barrel suspends plans to remodel restaurants after logo blow up. We're glad to see it. Finally, a win for the working class. A proxy for America's culture war. Why Cracker Barrel's new logo sparked ire on the right. Yeah, it became a proxy war. But to have a war, culture war, there has to be two sides. You got to be fighting with someone. None of us were fighting this. Newsom was posting, change it back, saying that and he took credit for it being changed back, which was funny. But right-wing accounts like this Nick Sorter guy said breaking Cracker Barrel has officially canceled their renovations, will revert any stores already changed back to the original design. We won. We did it, Joe. Victory, Benny says. Cracker Barrel officially abandons all modern renovations to locations across the country. That's victory. The best thing, I'm just asking to followers of these folks, because if you didn't see this, go find my other video. It was titled, What the F Don Jr., I think, or OMG, something like that. Look up Don Jr. something, you'll find it. But we had a lot of fun with it. But there's also such a sinister aspect to this, which is creating narratives, creating essentially culture wars for you to fight. So then you can be publishing videos instead of talking about the things that impact your followers more. You can be talking about how Sydney Sweeney broke the left. You can talk about how Cracker Barrel. You can talk about how they're trying to make all your kids non-binary and how they're going to put kitty litters? Is that what they're called? Cat litter boxes? Litter boxes into your kids' schools, and you're all wound up, and who's in the bathroom with you, and I'm going to go, gotcha, check your genitals in the bathrooms, and all the while you're not focusing on the things that actually, the kitchen table issues, the things that really are meaningful in your life. But I am glad to see a lot of people celebrating. This is fun. Newsom said, wow, after Governor Gavin C. Newsom called for Cracker Barrel to keep its old beautiful logo, today the company did exactly that. Thank you, Governor. America is grateful for you. But let's see what the old right-wing influencer Benny Johnson had to say. While we watch, please do, if you're not already, click the subscribe button. It's free, but it supports this show.
What's up, guys? Spenny. There's no other way to describe what just happened other than an absolute and total and complete cultural victory at the speed of light, unlike anything I have ever seen happen so quickly. It'll make your neck snap. We, the American people, have been heard. And ladies and gentlemen, Cracker Barrel has cracked.
Yes!
Just 1 week ago, their woke girl boss feminist CEO, aging boomer lady, the worst possible phenotype in the world to lead your American heritage company, decided to redesign the Cracker Barrel brand. Why did they decide this? Nobody knows. Was this the stupidest redesign ever? Yes. And what did she have to say about it? Her name's
Yeah, that just reminded me of this when we originally covered it.
We don't need another soundbite from you. We need you to shut your yapper and go work.
Why did you play the clip then? He plays the clip and then mutes it after 2 seconds.
At Bud Light. Oh, wait, that's already been destroyed. Go work at Star Wars. Oh, wait, that's already been destroyed. By the same style of person, right? This Kathleen Kennedy archetype. Alyssa Heinerscheid was the name of the Bud Light executive that destroyed that brand. It's the same phenotype. It's the same person. Look what they've done to Cracker Barrel. Look what they took from you. This was what you remember. That
part cracks me up. You can't blame the wokesters for everything. Look what they took from you. I think I was reading that they were struggling to attract the next generation. Maybe a lot, how do I say? A lot of the clientele maybe doesn't have like the longest road ahead of them that just keep driving on. And so they're trying to make it more youthful. And they're like, maybe if we make it sleeker and it's a more fun, young Gen Z Cracker Barrel, which they clearly missed the mark. And I like restaurants having more personality than just the same rigid black and white, whatever. But the conspiracy theorizing around this being a way to destroy American values, I'm so bored with it. Cracker Barrel posted, "You've shared your voices in recent weeks, not just on our logo, but also on our restaurants. We're continuing to listen. Today, we're suspending our remodels. If your restaurant hasn't been remodeled, you don't need to worry. It won't be." With our recent announcement to our old-timer logo will remain, along with our bigger focus in the kitchen and on your plate. We hope that today's step reinforces that we hear you. Learn more. Do you think there's any chance, Jaden, this was like the IHOP flip-flop, like a press trying to get some press? Because I feel like more people learned what Cracker Barrel was in the last couple of weeks.
If it wasn't, it worked in that regard.
But I don't know if maybe the conservatives will go, okay, now we can go back. But if all of you, Benny, if you were going to Cracker Barrel so much and all of your viewers were, they wouldn't be having the business struggles that necessitated them to try to mix things up. I think their problem was they didn't swing enough. You can't do like we're just going to go corporate. You either got to keep it the same or go all the way the other way. Right? So you take down the canoes, you take down the rifles, you take down the axes, and you put up the pride flags, and you put up like photos of polyamorous relationships, and like this is family, and then it's just like 3 dudes who are all together. You got to have BLM posters, you got to have Biden posters, you got to have Kamala posters, and you got to lean in. All the way. It can't just be removing some of the stuff that I guess conservatives thought was conservative, which I don't know why a canoe is conservative, but they should have gone all the way. What really could have? I'm trying to think. Why can't I keep litter boxes? Put litter boxes, say Cracker Barrel, and then it has a photo instead of like the guy on the barrel. It's like a furry. It's someone who identifies as a... That's what it could be. Instead of a canoe, it's someone who identifies as a canoe. on the wall. You got to go all the way. You can't just be in that weird oscillatory space. Otherwise, no one's gonna root for you. Okay, goodbye. That's it.